7:58. We're going back to Australia. Luke Connolly, good morning to you. How are you?
I'm good, gents. How are you?
Yeah, we're very excited. You must be beside yourself.
Yeah. I'm been like a kid now at the moment. So it's been a long while since I put a jersey on over a jumper, but yeah, we're in that state today. So it's it's great atmosphere.
When do you last have contact before a match kicks off with your sister? When does she send the message to the team, to you guys going, yeah, I'm in the team, it's all good?
She was sending tickets this morning, so it's a bit of an exception. But it's been pretty much radio silence now for the past 48 hours. So I think I think they've kind of just locked themselves in now and they're focusing completely on the game. So we've stayed away as well. We haven't made too much of an effort, just let them drink it in. Yeah,
that's the good old-fashioned GAA treatment of I'll sort the tickets out, but don't talk to me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's well drilled in our family anyway that you do it early and then you ignore every call after that. So it was done nice and early.
When did you guys get over to Australia?
We got here yesterday morning. So after about 24 hours of travel, we landed yesterday. And we've just about acclimatised to the jet lag and everything. So looking forward to the next 3 weeks.
It's going to be amazing. So it has been, we were talking about how long the build-up has actually been. It has been a very, very long time. And here we are 2 hours before kick-off now. How are the Connollys feeling?
There was a lot of pacing around the hotel. As I said, the calmest of us is definitely Megan today. I think she's definitely calmer than the four of us, and I can tell you that much. So a very jittery morning, I won't lie.
Was that the case when Megan was watching the Scotland game with you at Hampden, that she was the calmest when the full-time whistle went? Yeah,
100%. No, as I said, no. I'd always be more nervous watching Megan play anyway, but she shows a lot more composure than the rest of us. So we kind of need to just split up and go our separate ways and calm our own selves down and then get back in.
Just for anyone who hasn't heard, Luke, can you bring us through what your dad did at Corinthians in Cork, the club, just to get the girls team up and running, and the significance of that?
Yeah, so look, I suppose he's got great press over the past few days, so he's delighted with that. But no, it generally, look, Megan obviously started playing with Corinthians with the boys, and full credit to the lads and the coaches at the time. They were great to Megan. She played, there was never an issue, and she held her own as well, which helped. But obviously it got to an age around under 11, under 12 where, she needed to move on to a girls' team. Ideally it would have been with Corinthians. At the time there wasn't any ladies facilities. And so, took it upon himself. Went canvassing, printed flyers, went to all the schools, and managed to drum up with the support. Obviously then he got a street leagues, that kind of stuff going, and from there just built it out, kind of got a group of 20, 25 girls and kind of kept that together up until, I'd say, 17, 18. Even after Megan left, he still kept it going for a lot of those girls, and I think a lot of them were very appreciative of that. But look, the end game was to get Megan where she is today, and there's a lot of fathers do a lot for their daughters, but I can't imagine a lot of them get the outcome that we've had with Megan being here today. As I said, when it happened back in October when they qualified, I think a lot of the joy was directed more at Dad than Megan, because this is really a full circle moment for him.
And there was and there was a harmless bit of child labour going on as well at the time, was there, with the flyers being made at home?
Yeah, I liked the way they included that. So look, we all chipped in. I like to think that I was a coach, but the longer away from it, I realised I was just basically there to pick up the cones. My coaching didn't start there as I thought it did.
You do have a really deep understanding of what the team has had to go through to get to this point. Megan obviously went to the States for a while, is now playing in England, but you fully understand that there wasn't that opportunity that the next generation are going to have because Megan and people like your dad were trailblazers.
100%. Look, I suppose we've been there, and we've been there through a lot more difficult qualifying campaigns. Obviously the one that sticks out is the European campaign where they crashed out against Ukraine with a free own goal with Anya, that if you tried 100 times again you wouldn't do. But look, this is not, again, it's hard to put into words. It's hard to kind of, I suppose, quantify what this achievement means to these girls, and what they've done for, I suppose, Irish soccer, but I suppose for women's sport in Ireland itself. You look at the rugby sevens, you look at kind of what's all coming behind it. Obviously the J ladies, what they've managed to achieve in the past few weeks with their stand. So look, this is a bit of a cherry on the cake for what's been coming in the past couple of years. A huge credit has to go to some of those girls, particularly the Louise Quinns, the Nia Fahey's, Danias, who've been there a long time, and have put in a lot of effort. So again, I suppose put full circle moment for there's a cohort in that team that this is as full circle as it gets.
And the other thing is, like, they're literally from all over the country, from the four corners.
In fairness, look, we've been trying to, I suppose, hang on to any Twitter content or Instagram content the past few weeks to try and get an insight of the camp. But what you can really see is that they're an exceptionally together group. I don't think anybody sticks out in that group. There's nobody who isn't gets on well with everyone. So, and I think that's clear and evident that there are 23, 30 players, the girls who didn't make it. Even how they handled obviously the squad being cut that time. It takes a strong group to get over something like that and have those girls still supporting them behind in the background.
What will Megan's preparation be like now, knowing her? Like, this is an unprecedented crowd that she'll be playing in front of, but will that change the way that she approaches the game?
Yeah, I don't think so. Obviously, she's playing in double cell. She's been able to play against big teams, and they've again, it's hard to quantify what this will mean. We were at Tala for the France game. They called out that there was 7,500, and we said, "Geez, this is great." And then we kind of said, again, kind of a pinch me, what's 80,000 going to look like? It's hard to even imagine what that type of a crowd in the stadium will look like. So, I don't know. I think it can only be excitement. There's only one feeling you could probably have walking out in front of a crowd like that, and I can confirm that there is a lot of green. So. It will look fairly home based, I would hope.
What jersey do you have on there now?
I have the white one. So we thought we'd be a bit under pressure, so I went with a nice calm white colour. I didn't get the Conley 6 engraved jersey that the rest of the family have, so I'll probably look a little bit left out.
Oh, why not?
I don't know. I just go with the white one. I like the white jersey, like. So I said let the parents have their moment with Conley on the back. So it doesn't need four of us to find out. They don't need four of us to find out who we're here to support. So 2 is enough.
You can get it. You can get it for the next one. Listen, we'll let you go and enjoy the rest of the pre-match stuff. What's your nervousness like?
Appreciate that. I'm not too bad now, but look, as I said, I don't enjoy Megan's games. I never have. I go to all of them, but I get zero enjoyment out of them, and that's too nervous. But that's a good thing. I think the Slovakia game, that qualifier, is probably one of the most unenjoyable games I've ever watched, which turned out to be one of their best results. So, no, I'm not too bad now, but I'd say when we get into the fan zone now, it'll start kicking in. And
final score prediction?
My strong thoughts is that if we're in the game at halftime, if we get in at 0-0, that we will nick a result here. So I think anytime they've played strong opposition like Australia, once they've stayed in the game till halftime, they have a good chance. And obviously with Megan on set pieces, look, I think a set piece goal is definitely going to happen tonight.
Fingers crossed for us. Luke, good stuff. Thanks a million. Enjoy. Cheers.
Brilliant. Thanks, guys. Thanks.